welcome to my channel. My name is Leah Rivera and I am forever a student of this universe. So here is what I've learned about meditation so far. I never considered meditation as a practice until maybe this year at the start of it. I noticed that the people that I looked up to the most in my team and in my career path, that they began to share their daily practices and they elaborated on the experience that they've had with meditation and how it has made a significant impact in their lives. Personally, I'm an individual with so many thoughts and ideas that I want to share, but with so little skill to articulate them. It's been frustrating not being able to express myself properly because my mind has so many avenues that it wants to organize itself in without having the proper blueprints and foundation to be able to speak my mind in an efficient and impactful way. Over time, because of my past experiences, I think I've trained my mind to think impulsively, and I felt like I hadn't been able to express my true self, my true energy, because being this way has just cast a shadow over who I truly am. I just didn't see me anymore. So I gave mindfulness meditation a try. This one in particular has no need for props or candles or essential oils or any mantras in between. But of course, if you enjoy them, you may implement them into your own practice. I know so many of us have had trouble feeling still or focusing on anything because of this busy behaving society that has created this sort of chaotic lifestyle. I even took a pretty long time prioritizing meditation and implementing it into my own daily schedule. So what I've been doing is I had created my own new schedule to help me implement meditation early in the day, doing it before I do anything else. That way I can prioritize it, because I do now see it as a requirement in my daily thoughts and my behaviors. It really does influence how I've been approaching my work and my personal life. And I still tend to struggle sometimes. No one's meant to be perfect in this craft or this practice. That's why it's called a practice. And this is why I have brought to you this video, so I can describe my experience with meditation and how you can implement it in your own lives, in your own personal way, so that you may enjoy it. So if any of you who are watching have had a rough time understanding what meditation is or what it should feel like or how to even start, I hope this video provides some insight into how to do exactly that. I hope it answers all of your questions, even if it is only in my perspective. Feel free to do your research, experiment with it a little bit. That's why it's a practice and not a profession. Think about it this way. Mindfulness is more so the quality of your mind rather than the quality of your thoughts or your participation. Harari said it best. He said, one of the biggest dangers in meditation is the pursuit of special experiences. And isn't that the truth? Practicing meditation has so many misconceptions. It's not even about having the ability to stop your thinking. People think that you aren't supposed to hear a peep of your consciousness in order for it to work, and that is a huge false belief and expectation. The overall purpose of this technique in practicing mindfulness is to reconstruct your many thoughts into a single railway, focusing your mind to strengthen your ability to be aware of your surroundings in all your senses. That's why sometimes we can focus our meditation on our breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Or you can put your hand over your heart and feel the sensation on your palm, the heartbeats. It can help you indicate whether you are calming down or not, especially, for those of us who may need meditation to help us calm down, calm our anxieties or panic attacks, or even depressive trains of thoughts. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but that is how I perceive it. When I am going through something, I do like to listen to my heart and make sure that I am breathing correctly and that I am able to calm myself down. So, quick tip, doing this really does help to focus your mind to one single thing. But this kind of practice does focus more on just your senses, which is technically called focused meditation if you want to have a name for it, if you want to be specific. But the point is, you are allowing yourself to train your mind to focus on the present moment easier, not just in meditation, but in your day-to-day activities too. So here are some ways that you can meditate. Find what best works for you. You may alternate between stillness or movement meditation. There are options for everyone's preferences. Sitting down cross-legged is the most popular, but may not be for everyone depending on their flexibility. You may also sit kneeling down with a pillow between your legs. You can sit on a chair in a comfortable posture with a pillow behind you and your feet flat on the ground. You can meditate doing long-lasting stretches, each position refreshing you into multiple meditative states during your session, as long as it is done slowly and gracefully so that the session flows, and only stretch in a way you are comfortable with to avoid any distractions from the discomfort. You may also direct your focus on a single train of thought by writing in a journal. There's no rule book on meditation that states a requirement for dead silence or a completely empty mind. But focus on how you feel. Check in. Observe what's on the inside. You may also lay down with palms to your sides facing up. This one happens to be my favorite because it is the least straining on my back because of a back injury I had years ago. And to be honest, 10% of the time I do end up falling asleep because I can meditate in this position for as far as 20 minutes straight, which is a lot for me. And sometimes it results in me falling asleep, which is 100% okay if that happens to you. It just means you were in such a relaxed state that your mind just settled in with it. So just set an alarm so that you don't end up sleeping for hours. And feel free to implement meditative music or sounds to help you with your focus and use it as a guide. I do have a couple playlists on Spotify that I listen to, and I will link that down below so you can check it out. Just take the time to rest your mind and connect to the object of your meditation. Remember, meditation is not a measurement to see how quickly or easily you can shoo your thoughts away. That's not the purpose. Calm your breath, make sure your mind is happy, set your intentions and affirmations before you begin. Accept the distractions. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, you don't actually need a noiseless environment in order to connect and tune into yourself. In fact, you tune in on the inside by accepting the contrast on the outside. Remind yourself that it is not a race against time, and it is not a competition meant to be won. It is a practice. So don't beat yourself about not being able to keep your body and mind still for X amount of time. The journey and connection to self happens to be the best part. So let me know what meditation poses or practices works best for you. I hope y'all have an abundant day.